like to call to order the meeting of the CalHFA Executive Evaluation Committee. We're here at the California State Teachers Retirement System building. How about a roll call?
Ms. Von Koch-Liebert for Secretary Podesta.
Present.
Mr. Hunter. Mr. Gunning.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, thanks, Melissa. First item of action here this morning is approval of the minutes from our November 12th meeting. Lynn, did you have a chance to look at them? Or?
I did.
I thought they're pretty straightforward.
Yes.
I didn't have any additions.
I did not either.
That being the case, let's deem those approved. We're gonna, moving on to next item 3, comments here. I know the committee met on the 12th, as we've just talked about. We're gonna hear from Claire on management succession update. So let's go right ahead to item 4.
The presenter will be, sorry.
Jennifer.
Jennifer LaBeouf, our
Not the
Director
attorney?
of Administration. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. I know you said that too, didn't you?
Good morning, members of the board. As part of CalHFA's management succession plan, we first need to focus on filling some of our management vacancies. To that end, as you know, a little over a year ago, we entered into a contract with Heidrick & Struggles, a nationwide executive search firm that has significant experience in the mortgage industry, including Fannie Mae, NCSHA, the Federal Home Loan Banks of San Francisco, Pittsburgh, Atlanta, and Seattle as a few of their clients. Working with Timothy Holt and Elizabeth Zessman, we launched a lengthy recruitment that ultimately resulted in the hiring of Kate Ferguson, Director of Multifamily, Sheena Coe, our Credit Officer, and Andre Massey, the Deputy Director of Multifamily. We just recently completed an exam and will be posting next week for the Multifamily Deputy Program Director. We have some excellent candidates, and we look forward to hiring this position by the end of the year to round out and have a fully staffed multifamily management team for the first time in over a decade. Having this depth of management in our multifamily division allows us to actually build a succession plan. We're also continuing to work with Heidrick to recruit for some additional key management positions, including the Director of Financing, a Risk Manager, Director of Enterprise Risk Management, Director of Business and Governmental Affairs. It's our expectation that we will be successful in filling most, if not all, of these positions within the next year. While these extensive recruitments can be very time-consuming, CalHFA leadership has determined that it is worth the time commitment to find and hire the best people for these positions who can help us further our mission. In addition to our focus on filling these key management positions, we have been and continue to promote and hire at the mid-management level so that we're developing the future leaders of CalHFA. We recently hired Pooja Deshmukh as our Deputy CIO to provide support to Ashish Kumar in his role as our CIO. Any questions?
I do have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would.
If you could turn your mic on.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yep, there you go.
Oh, mic mute. We're good?
You're
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That's great to hear so much progress is being made on these senior level positions. I'm really interested to hear about 2 things, kind of the onboarding process, because I know HFA has gone through a lot of work in the last year or so to really think about kind of the culture, mission, vision, strategic plan, and then kind of the division of work between the different divisions. And so I'm really interested to hear kind of how you're bringing on this new team of executives and rolling them into the work that's ongoing.
So we recently rolled out, and actually it might have been within the last 6 months, a new onboarding process. Mm-hmm. One of the key features to that is that every new employee is assigned a buddy who assists them not so much in learning their job. Obviously, the training and learning their job is their supervisor or manager's responsibility, but helps them more get acclimatized to our culture, understand sort of the way that things are done. We have an extensive checklist I would be happy to share with the board if you want, which outlines everything that happens for that new employee starting the month before they come on board, all the way going through 6 months of their hire date.
That would be great to see.
Yeah.
Be very curious. The other question I have is related to succession planning as it relates to kind of internal training and kind of promotion opportunities. So how are you talking to kind of mid-level managers or junior staff about what opportunities they may have in future? And then how are you coaching or putting them on the path to be able to apply for those positions down the road?
So in January, we rolled out a goal-setting performance evaluation program, and every manager sets between 3 and 5 goals for each employee. In January, we did sort of a pilot program, went for 6 months, and then in June, July, we kicked off a full year of that. So each employee has specific performance goals outlined for them, and then the manager and the employee meet at least quarterly to have a conversation about their progress on those goals, any training necessary, any tools or resources that they need.
That's great.
Is there any sort of advertising of positions?
Like the state
So every
to move up,
time
is there?
that we have a promotion or a new opportunity, we email that out to all of our staff. We post that on our intranet. We post it on CalCareers, and we're using Indeed, all of our social media, LinkedIn and Facebook, all of those as well.
And when you look across the goals and the training and maybe even like the skills gaps that are being identified, are you seeing any trends?
I'm not seeing any specifically. What I think is that a lot of the training actually focuses more on soft skills. Most of our staff are very well trained in the actual nuts and bolts of what they do each day.
Very
But
interesting.
I think sometimes the management skills or the interpersonal skills are where we're probably spending more time training.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
I had one question, Jennifer, just clarification. The Director of Business and Government Affairs?
Yes.
Who had that position before? Was that?
Jeree Glasser Hedrick?
Hedrick.
Sorry.
Okay. So that's not Frances?
No, Francesca's our Director of Legislation.
Okay. Got it. That's it for me.
I have no further questions.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for
you.
that presentation. All right, item number 5, opportunity for the public to comment. Anyone here from the public care to comment? That being the case, any other thoughts, comments?
None from me, thank you.
All right, we're adjourned.